Back in the shop. Yesterday we were sitting here messing around, recording a bunch of test data for various rigs, and Gage brought up an interesting point. We had not put the X3 XRS Turbo RR on the RTI ramp since we put the 35-inch BFGs on it. And then it got me thinking about something else. You know, we talk a lot about tire pressures and how much that can change what an RTI test looks like. So we cranked these suckers all the way up to an insane 46 PSI. You would never run 46 PSI on a UTV, ever. I think the highest we've seen a factory tire pressure rating is something like, I don't know, 26 or something. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the old Turbo RR up on the ramp. We're gonna see how she does with these at 46 PSI. Then we're gonna crank the tire pressures all the way down to 8 PSI, because we got the bead locks, we can do that, and see what goes. And then at the end we might disconnect the sway bar for real science. Yeah. Brief how an RTI works, in case you don't know it. That is a 20-degree slope. That rig drives up the slope until one of the tires comes off the ground. Then we measure the distance from the bottom of the ramp to the center point of the wheel, and then we divide that number by the wheelbase, and that gives us a score. All right, here she goes.
Crowley boy.
Go back just a little bit, stop. Now we need our measuring boy. All right, how am I gonna, all right. So I can't run the square and this at the same time, but we are basically right between those two marks, so 45.5 inches. So quick math, the distance, 46.5. By the wheelbase, 102 inches, and we got a 455.9. How good was that? Well, here's the original 372.5. That is gnarly, and that's just with the tires.
About 10 inches farther on the ramp.
Yeah.
Without the tires.
Yeah, so that's to give you an idea of just how much a larger rolling diameter tire can do for you. So now let's see how much better we can get by dropping tire pressure. So we're gonna go all the way down to 8. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable number, and see how it goes. Gauge man who knows his way around a tire gauge. It is cool to see this actually borne out by the numbers. Everybody knows a larger tire is better off-road. Go over obstacles, climb shelves, whatever. It's just easier with a taller tire, and it's neat to see that borne out by the numbers. You know, we should probably pick up a set of them fancy deflators, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Well,
That'd be a good investment.
Well, you know. Put it on my tab. 8 PSI, round 2. All right, let's do it.
Nice and easy.
Back just a skosh, a little bit more. Right there. All right, let's take a look here. I'll walk around. Yeah, pretty well crossed up. Certainly better. All right, yeah, see, here's our 8 PSI working in our favor. All right, let's put a tape on it. Got our square, measuring implement, hook on the bottom. Just about 51 5/8. That's pretty impressive. 51 5/8 divided by 102, the wheelbase, knocks us out at 506.1, and that's just on tire pressure. Again, as a reminder, 372.5, that's in factory form with a tiny little, I think it's like 28s that come on there. So that's impressive. So now, question is, will disconnecting the rear sway bar help us out? It goes without saying, you know, we're not mechanics or professionals really, so don't do this. Our lawyer, great guy, Dan, said don't do this. So don't do this. We're doing it. Test number 3, this time, no rear sway bar. What do we think? Predictions?
Better. We'll do better.
All right. Specificity, that's what we're here for. All right, here we go. I'm not sure that we will, because it does not have a front sway bar. I'm eating those words. Keep going. Are we gonna max out our ramp?
Is that it?
No.
I felt it go.
Just run it down just a little bit. Yeah, run it down. There you go.
Keep going. Right hand down a little bit. Other way. There you go. We're about to max out our ramp. Holy crap.
Keep going. Right down.
Keep going. That's it. We just maxed out the ramp. Alright, we gotta look at this thing. Holy crap. This is amazing. Low PSI, no rear sway bar, and we have a very crawly machine. Dude, unreal. Alright, measuring time. Here we go. 1, 2, yeah. Wow. 86 inches.
Wow.
And it's not done. We just don't have any more ramp.
It's unbelievable. We have a new champion.
843.1. Obviously deeply modified. No sway bars. I'm sure she's squirrely as snot, but that is righteous.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, so there you go. You want your rig to be all flexi boy? Big tires, 0 tire pressure. Get rid of your sway bars. So there you have it. RTI shenanigans. Science worth every second. If you like what you see, UTVdriver.com, all our regular social media channels. Stay tuned. Oh, and if you want to buy this thing, holler at us. This rig's for sale. We used it as a project rig last year, threw a bunch of parts at it, had a whole lot of fun, and now it's time for something else. So if you want it, contact at utvdriver.com. Shoot us an email. Hey, look, we're recording. Who'd have thought?